We are ready for the fifth and final match of the day. It is rematch time. FoCuS versus SoC. They meet again. Earlier, SoC looked very convincing here with a 2-0 win with quite unusual strategies. And I am delighted to inform you that we will again be playing on Twisted Meadows. One of the best maps of all time. Thank you, by the way, to Welcome to Iowa for buying a Back to Warcraft hoodie. They say, love your merch, guys. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy it. Unlike earlier, we do spawn next to the merc camp, so this opens up new possibilities for mercenaries. And for that reason, SoC this time is not going for the lab creep, but rather going for the merc indeed. Is FoCuS going to be aggressive? Earlier he started with creeping, but now he's playing aggressive because he knows mercenaries might be in play. But SoC is going to have the Shadow Priest, and with that he's going to have 2 Despots. Last hit steals would be enormous. So far the Fastier... Wait, did he get one? Yeah, he certainly did. Look at the experience. Ooh, but SoC gets the big creep. That was obviously the most important. Bang mana potion for him is quite nice. I think one of Mana Steal would have actually been the best item here. Shadow Priest getting chased down, and I'm pretty sure the Shadow Priest is dead. Not a bad start for FoCuS. So much experience with the Fastier already. I mean, he must have gotten 2 last hits, right? Or maybe he got the Water Elemental? Got something. Oh, he's gonna get this troll as well. Not the best start so far for SoC, I think. He's going for a 4th farm, so it's looking like an expansion play again. The Berserker here is a really big deal. Both want to get the Berserker. Becomes available at 1900 hours. Which is, I think, pretty much now. And SoC nabs it. He's going to the left-hand side gold mine. But FoCuS has figured it out. With the wolf scouting, he knows what's up. And this could be scary. Alright. This is going to be a pivotal moment in the game. How easy is this going to be to creep? How much is SoC going to lose here? No chance to get the last hit on the big creep. Oh, but the Berserker's almost dead already. Is that the first or the second Shadow Priest? I'm not sure. Berserker gonna go down. But the nice deny. But the Fastier steals one of the last hits and he's almost level 2. There we go. Taking out the Shadow Priest, gives him level 2. Now he's got Chain Lightning so he can steal the next creep as well. And SoC has to TP out. Ooh, disaster. Disaster for SoC. Maybe he has to go to the other gold mine now. He's at level 3. FoCuS seems to be in a very good spot. I think if he just goes for the Fire Lord now, he can just kill him. FoCuS doesn't have much mana left, but he does have one more wolf resummon, at least. In a bit. With a big mana potion, SoC has an opportunity to come back. Get the level up. And then drop the pendant, use the big mana. And the wolves can still partly be dispelled here. Parry up, not bad right now. And there we go. Finally level 3. Water Elemental is instantly ready. But man, this expansion is so late, dude. Oh my goodness. So many kills as well. One more Peasant falls. Level 3 on the Fastier already. This Fastier didn't creep a single camp. He got level 3 just from harass. That is an incredible start for FoCuS. Super, super well played. And Sok may be a bit careless at the first creep camp, giving away so much experience. Tier 2 starts now for Sok. Of course, Sok doesn't have a TP either, so he has to be really careful with his movement, because he knows TC with Stomp and also Raiders and Purge will be a thing. I think FoCuS in a very good position here. Fastier, quite bold to be out on the map right here. He's got the telestaff, but that doesn't necessarily save him. If he gets caught by the Purge, into Ensnare, into Stomp, that could be his end. Oh, he sold the potions on the Archmage. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, he sold the Pendant and the big mana. Oh my god, dude. This would have been so good for MK later. But apparently he feels that he doesn't have to worry about the late game. He has to worry about the right here and now. Still always seems crazy. Selling a big mana potion especially. Sok has to play very afraid now. And FoCuS is starting his counter expansion pretty quickly on tier 2. And I don't think there's any way that Sok can cancel this expansion. Especially because he doesn't have a TP. Good experience here for the Archmage though. He's gonna get close to level 4. Oh, Flute of Accuracy. That's really good. That's probably the best item he could have gotten. TC also creeping up a storm. Gonna be level 3 here already in just a little bit. Whereas the MK is quite far behind. But as we know, on Twisted Meadows, you can always come back in creeping. There's always creeps around. Sok's gonna turtle a bit, get some towers, get some masonry, and then soon start tier 3, probably. Yeah, Griffins could indeed work out quite well. Also, they're the aura. Very nice indeed. And here we have it. Castle Tech to tier 3 begins. Oh, I like the Witch Doctor. Early Witch Doctor for FoCuS is going to give him a ton of vision here on this huge map. Archmage was trying to see if he can find the expansion cancel, but no, there's no way. FoCuS is hugging his expansion. He is committed to seeing this one finish. And now it will in just a few seconds. Stormbolt. Looks like an easy surround. Oh! But maybe not so easy. The TC is showing up with the Stomp. And the Fastier is freed. Oh, and again, Sok loses all map control. It's very important for FoCuS to try to take camps away from the opponent. It's a lot about creeping. It's gonna be a ton about hero levels in the late game. Griffin Aviary coming up. I should probably go double Griffin Aviary, right? Oh yeah, he is. No Sanctum at all, by the way. Just straight Griffins. In which case, you would probably need a third. Ah, yeah, he's going for a third. Tome of Retraining on the TC. We're gonna see Shockwave this time. And wait. Can he just destroy the expansion? Sock has nothing right now. He's got nothing. It's gonna be a dangerous attack. We do have Masonry upgrade though, level 1. Sock is trying to creep, but he's not being allowed to creep. Every time FoCuS slams the door on him. Very good first map here by FoCuS. Seems to have a clear lead now. Sock wants to get at least the item here from the creep camp. But he needs to react fast. At the expansion, his town hall is in trouble. Oh, but nice SimCity. Oh, great SimCity around the town hall. It's basically impossible to attack for raiders. That's super cool. That's quite a few peasants going down. Oh, Shockwave, Chain Lightning, Lightning Shield. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of murder. But again, really cool SimCity. I like it. And now Griffins are coming. 3 at a time. Paladin as well. And Sock is still in no upkeep. Wait. Ah, no, never mind. Witch Doctor gonna give what's it called? Omniscient Vision. And this TC is looking very nicely leveled. Almost level 4 here already. With the MK still not on level 2. But once the Griffins are out and Sock has some space, he can creep super fast. FoCuS also going tier 3. That's what I like to see. Third hero for him should be the Shadow Hunter, one would imagine. And the sentries see absolutely everything. It's kind of amazing that Sock still has no lumber, despite the Shredder. Oh, and he finds the catch. TP out. Trying to save, but not able to save that Griffin. FoCuS playing amazing. FoCuS play basically a perfect game here. Very, very, very well done. Uglu Straxi with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Such a different game. In the first match today, it was really one-sided in favor of Sock, but here, FoCuS coming back with a vengeance. And an enormous experience lead on the Orc side. Dude, the Witch Doctor for sentries is so smart. Uglu Straxi also subbing himself, thank you. The Witch Doctor is brilliant. It's all about creeping. It's all about creeping here in the late game. Sock just wants to be left alone, go on the map, and finally creep something. But FoCuS not going to allow it. He knows always where to go and how to punish Sock. 2,000 gold as well on FoCuS. The only thing he's missing is a Shredder. And honestly, Sock is in so much trouble. Oh, he loses Zeppelin. Yeah, he has to go to the islands. Yeah, he legit has to go to the islands to finally be able to creep something. Uh-oh! Zeppelin snared. Oh my god, dude. Nothing is going right for Sock this game, dude. It's just tragedy from beginning to end. Losing 2 Zeppelins. He's gonna have to TP out. Alchemist third, by the way. Aha. Okay. Acid Bomba. And the third base attempt doesn't work out either because of the sentries. Dude, this game was won by sentry wards. And the very strong early game from the Fastier. Level 2 right away for the Alchemist. Heal spray. Khadga's Gem of Health. He's gonna be a tanky boy. Needs a Ring of Protection and he's good. Finally, Sok can creep something. How long did this take for him finally to be able to creep something again? And the MK isn't even here. Where's the MK? Ooh, Pendant of Mana. Okay, that's a good item. And Sok seems to have scout towers in the middle of the map for scouting. I know it's farms. Okay. That's also kind of cool. And FoCuS always on the chase. Always trying to force Sok to TP out. And again, not allow him to creep. Creeping, creeping, creeping. That's what it's all about. Bad Riders connecting as well. They sound quite weird in Chinese. What item did he get? I'm not sure. He dropped some stuff on the ground. Let's have a talisman of periaptamine now. And the mainland is almost entirely crept. Triple production Bad Riders. Acid Bomb to lower the armor, and then Bad Riders to blow up the Griffins is the plan here. And FoCuS can easily expand again. He's doing so in the bottom left. Still doesn't have a Shredder, which is still bothering me a bit. But he doesn't even need too much lumber. He's looking in a fine position. Okay, actually lumber would help him a lot. Berserker upgrade. Bloodlust. Kodo Aura. Okay, never mind. He should get a Shredder. Honestly, FoCuS could go into a high upkeep. He can afford it easily. Oh my god, he's making so many bats. He could also get Liquid Fire. There's so many upgrades you could get with a Shredder. Oh, the bats find the Griffins. Alright, the Observer's not quite figuring it out. Alright, third Zeppelin for Sok. This time, finally, he makes it to the island. And he's still playing passive. He's still playing turtle mode. FoCuS does finally have a Shredder. He bought it somewhere. What was the item here? Oh, Scroll of Restoration. Okay. That is very good. Sok is close to triple level up. If he can make it to the other island, he can get triple level up. But now he's going to get pushed. And holding off this attack will not be easy. 5, 5, 3 hero levels. Pretty nuts. Chain wave. Oh, the glory. Peasants are getting barbecued. Blacksmith taken out. That means no Griffins, right? I think you need a blacksmith for Griffins. Let's grow the beast active here on the Orc forces as well. And Sok's army is just tiny. It's just tiny. He's got basically nothing, but he's got strong heroes. Level 3 Pally. Level 3 MK. Got one more Holy Light. He's got plenty more Holy Light. Needs to Holy Light again. Oh! Oh my god, that was so close. Ooh, staffs him out, but where did he land? If Sok can hold here and stabilize on 3 bases, he still has a chance. Oh, Archmage caught though. And the Pally's running out of mana. And once there's no mana anymore, this might be the end. That Griffin going down as well. Again, I have to say, FoCuS is playing a tremendous game here. Absolutely amazing. gonna have Bloodlust in a little bit. Peasants all slaughtered. Sock probably has to give up this expansion and rely on his Island Expo. Wait, are these Griffins at 3-3? They are, right? Okay, that's crazy upgrades. Oh, and he saves that Griffin as well. Okay. Sock has room to scale. He just needs more Griffins. He's about to be level 5 Archmage. This game is not over yet, dude. FoCuS super low mana as well. Have to keep that in mind. Still a couple of towers at the expansion. Dude, this could be a sick comeback for Sock. FoCuS has a huge army, but he doesn't have much tier 3 stuff. But Bloodlust finished now, finally. Speed Scroll trying to fly in with the bats. But nice spread on the Griffins, but it's so many bad riders. Almost all the Griffins are out of the fight now. Did a good job with the Paladin, healing up again. Does he have the Scroll of Restoration still? No. Scroll of Restoration was used at some point. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, still had it. That was a lot of Griffins going down. But FoCuS also... Oh my god, FoCuS lost so much, dude. Of course, the bad riders all detonating. And the supply is even all of a sudden. Hold the phone. FoCuS, though, still lots of income. He's got 3 bases, maybe even 4 bases by now. Oh, finds the Shredder. Oh, that's a big deal. That's gonna mean lumber issues soon. If he can take it out. Oh, but he doesn't wanna. Okay. Shredder gets away. That's actually really a big deal. Yeah, not going to the island. I think that was the one mistake by FoCuS. He should have figured out that Sock was on the island. And he could have easily jumped on the island and destroyed the expansion. Double level 6 heroes, by the way. What the hell? Fastier level 6 and TC level 6. He doesn't even go ult. The TC didn't even skill the ult. He's just going aura. Alright, here come the bats. Staff. Double staff. Oh, and the Hoylite. Really good job saving a lot of the Griffins, but still 2 or 3 died right there. Okay, supply lead again on FoCuS' side, but not by much. Every level up for Sock is huge, though. Whereas the Fastier doesn't really get stronger anymore. And the TC also not necessarily. Bloodlust is ready. More and more bats are coming. The armies are pretty small. We're far away from 80 supply here. Oh, but it seems like the peons were caught. There's no burrow here. That's a lot of kills against the peons. No experience for the paladin, though. Successful attack by Sock. Main bases have expired. So that means we're at 3 versus 2 base economy right now. FoCuS has a lot more income once he sends new peons there to the expo. Isn't Twisted Meadows just wonderful? I love Twisted. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah. Okay, Sock is playing hit and run now. He's going up against the economy. Taking out peons where he can. FoCuS needs a lot of bats to combat this Griffin army. Wait, well, the Griffins. It's only 3, though. Okay, 4 Griffins. There are no bats here. Where are they? Oh, 2 bad riders. But the human heroes, they might be starting to take over. FoCuS falling far behind in supply. Dude, that's heartbreaking. He had such a good early game, such a perfect mid game. But he made one mistake. He didn't punish the 3rd base. He didn't use a Zeppelin to get to the island. And Sock with very strong defensive play. Seems to have the lead now. Oh, Alchemist as well. He's just dead. He just died. Rip Alchemist. Didn't have a single ring of protection on the Alchemist. Okay, that was also a big mistake. You need to have some rings on the Alchemist. But Sock, man, what a comeback. That must boost his confidence. He was in serious trouble. In really serious trouble earlier. But the first map against all odds goes to Sock again. With Griffins once more, with tier 3, with late game Twisted Meadows. Perhaps turning into a human map once again. Map number 2 gonna be a different story. It's the same maps as earlier. There also, FoCuS's map pick was Northern Isles, and it's gonna be the same here again, which is gonna be a very different story. Expansion gonna be harder, and tier 3 gonna be impossible, probably. What does this do to FoCuS? He must know that he was in a good position there, but somehow it slipped away from him. Maybe he didn't even know, even at the end of the game, that there was a third base for Sock? I'm not certain. But yeah, that third base is definitely what made the difference in the end. We're getting ready for map 2. The players will be loading in a moment. So far it's been a very similar repetition of earlier. It was the same maps, it was the same strats, pretty much. So I wonder if it's going to be the same here on Northern Isles again. In that case, Sock would go for a 1 base tech and Beastmaster harass on tier 2. And that has been looking quite strong in his hands for a good while. All right, off we go. Map number 2. Thank you, Mouse with the resub. And Stars and Stripes for the gifted sub. Fastier grunt into Headhunters. Oh! And guess who it is? MK first by Sock. Alright. In the past, he showed how strong he can be with MK first against Undead. Many of us will remember the game at Rara Land against X-Lord. I haven't seen Sock do this too much against Orc. It's been, I think, more so Chemico who's been doing this. But that's cool. That's pretty cool. Normally must mean a fast expansion, right? Gloves of Haste for the MK is okay. He's gonna go bash, most likely. FoCuS playing very passive early. Seems like he's just gonna creep level 2 before harassing. Sark's gonna be very happy to find out that he's got so much time to himself. He's gonna be able to finish the whole camp before the opponent arrives. What's the item? Ring +4. Not bad for the MK, honestly. Bonus armor helps him quite a bit. Ring of Regen would have been the best. Oh, Fastier slips by the enemy forces. Can go for the peasants now, perhaps. Stormbolt, does he get the surround? I don't think so. Oh, that was a big mistake by Sok. That should have been an easy surround. Oh, and now the grunt shows up. The wolves are here. Oh, huge mistake. He gets the follow-up. But it's a cancel on the expansion. Oh, Sok. Big mistake. Lets the Fastier slip past. Didn't properly scout. And that's a bad start. Very bad start for Sok. However, the Fastier having no TP anymore is dangerous. The next Stormbolt surround could be lethal. A lot of peasants going down. It's going to hurt the economy quite a bit. Lag. Fastier gonna get level 3 here very early, and the MK can't deal with wolves too easily. FoCuS position looking quite strong here on map 2. MK needs boots, I would say. Come on, stream, please. Sorry for the lag, guys. There's not much I can do about that. Unfortunately, the conditions to DOU aren't perfect. FoCuS going for the counter expansion very early. And I don't think there's anything that Sok can do about it. He finally has the Town Hall finishing, but it's after 5 minutes, man. This is late. This is real late. Sok seems to be in a tough spot here, but Sok showed a very impressive comeback on map 1, so let's see if we can manage the same again. MK thirsting for some kills. He hasn't gotten a single head on her so far, but that might change now. Wait, is he trying to go for the Fastier? He found an Ankh. That's a very fortunate find, I would say. Stormbolts here should mean easy kills. Especially if there's a bash. No bash, but still a kill. But the TC shows up, and with that the footies have to certainly boost. MK at the shop. Is he gonna buy boots finally? Yes. Tier 2 starts for Sok. What's the army that he's trying to go for, I wonder? Is it gonna be Griffins again? Griffins, Pally, Blood Mage, maybe? FoCuS now has full map control, and wisely he's taking the camps away from his opponent. That is the proper play. Blacksmith's gonna be cancelled here. And so is the Clarity regen. Oh, okay. Maybe Blacksmith won't be cancelled. FoCuS going tier 3 really quickly this game. I like that. And also a lot of peasants going down. FoCuS, again, playing a really good early game. Just as earlier. On map 1. Militia coming out, trying to defend, trying to hold on to the expansion. Oh, doesn't get a raider. FoCuS here, missing the opportunity for a Stormbolt, for a surround, I mean. Kind of a big mistake. That could have been level 3 for him. But the expansion now for FoCuS is finished. I think he's gonna need a shredder though. Would probably be wise for FoCuS to add in a shredder so he can afford all the tier 3 upgrades. And we see a big experience lead on FoCuS. He's making good use of his map control. He found the Rune Bracers, which is not bad. But now the MK is finally level 3. He's got full mana, he's got boots, he's got Stormbolt level 2. This way he can look for kills. Archmage second, double Sanctum. Oh. He's not going for Griffins at all. Okay. FoCuS again, smartly realizing he needs to take creeps away from the opponent. Just like last map, it's a lot about creeping, it's a lot about levels. Wait, so it's going tier 3. Tier 3 with casters. Okay. Low lumber on both sides, by the way. Heat scroll, invuln, TP. Guess level 4 as well. FoCuS is ready for a fight. And Sock doesn't seem to be so ready for a fight, I would say. Nice Chain Lightning Steel. Force the TP out. Oh my god, this AM is so squishy. Whew. He almost died there before the TP. And unlike on Twisted Meadows, here it's very hard for the human to evade the orc and run around the map and finally find some creeps. FoCuS playing this really well. Really well so far. Cloak of Flames is okay. Probably not going to be too useful once there's breakers. But a bit of damage is a bit of damage, eh? So I can finally creep something. The farm wall isn't quite established yet. Oh, Scroll of the Beast popped. That's a lot of damage. So he has to TP to his expansion, doesn't he? Stomp comes in. Oh my god, the peasants are getting absolutely roasted and toasted. Archmage got the level 2. MK got a heal scroll. And now he's TPing towards the expansion. Is FoCuS going to take the fight? I think so, but no. He TPs out, satisfied with the damage that he did. And oh boy, did he ever do a lot of damage. All peasants killed, all towers killed. FoCuS with a ton of gold as well. Again, he's missing the shredder. Needs that shredder. And going for Spirit Walkers this time. I got a Pally third coming. But this was a huge attack against the economy. Very smart by FoCuS. Landing a big blow to Sock. Useful. It's gonna be another TP forced. Sock can't fight here. No way. And 2 priests taken out again. Sock. It seems like he's bleeding out here. FoCuS close to a double level up. He gets a level 4 right here, and he has played a marvelous game. A marvelous game. And it all started with a Fastier harass at the beginning. Sock making that mistake, not scouting properly for the Fastier, not getting this around. It all is backfiring hard on him now. We have the pally, we have inner fire, but there's just no units. There's no units, and I think there's no chance anymore. FoCuS has such a huge army. We got a few towers in the main, but not that many. Ooh, level 3 chain lightning. That is some good damage against the peasants. And the MK caught. Is he dead? He's trying to save him with perhaps a staff, but there's so many ensnares. Very good sequencing, and the MK is dead, and the game is over. Alright. FoCuS brings it back. Not a 2-0 again. FoCuS still alive, still has a chance. And this has been a great encounters between the two today. It's all gonna come down to one last map. And what's that map gonna be? We didn't see a third map earlier. Tide Hunters. Okay. What does that mean? Sock has looked very willing to expand against FoCuS. Tide Hunters it's a possible expansion map. You can even instant expand on Tide Hunters, but then it's extremely difficult to get level 3 on the Archmage. We've also seen MK first here before. We're about to be ready. It's coming down to the wire. Both players proving to be very competitive against each other. And it's also reflective of their last couple of games, their history between each other. In the last 6 matches, it's been 3-3. So they've been exchanging blows, trading back and forth. Historically, FoCuS has been more successful, but Sock recently has made it very even indeed. And here we are, ready for our last map of the day. No MK this time. Archmage. Standard. And we see a third farm. So it's not going to be the 2 farm tech. Normally, when Sock plays 1 base, he plays 2 farm tech. So this might be an expansion again. Footy Scout figures out what's going on. FoCuS is creeping very passively on his side of the map. Normally the Fastier will always go into the middle and creep the green camps there. But right now he's creeping far, far, far away from the opponent. Alright, new round of militia. We go towards the natural, and that is the expansion indeed. 3 farm expo, by the way. Not 4 farm expo. Ooh, Archmage's items are amazing. Claws and Circlet, having them is so helpful early on. Fastier also clearing the natural. Found the ring. That's not what he wanted. I really like the footy scouting by Sock. Giving him valuable information. Gauntlets for the Archmage, not that perfect, but the other 2 items he certainly can't complain. So on map 2, the Fastier slipped by and did huge damage. Sock this time, you can see he's much more diligent about trying to protect his expansion and his peasants. And he finds the wolves, he sees the Fastier, and Sock is in a good position here, it would seem. FoCuS can counter-expand very early, though. Cleared the natural. Super quick. Wolves resummon again. Fastier still has decent mana. He has a Chain Lightning as well. Could use it perfectly now against the peasants. Use it against the footies instead, though. Gets 1 kill. The militia calls have been really on point by Sock. I like that a lot. Both heroes close to level 3. The Fastier a bit further behind. Archmage only needs a single wolf. Oh, resummon. Oh, didn't resummon in time. Did he not have the mana? Oh yeah, he didn't. Not enough mana. And now with the level 2 water elementals, they becomes quite dangerous. Buys the boots and the second circlet. But FoCuS gets the level 2 wolves in time. That's important. The footy was scouting for the counter expansion already, by the way. This is something Sock will have to be very diligent about. Always looking for the Great Hall. Man, these level 2 wolves. Quite strong. Archmage. Very hurt. We'll need to get a shop. We'll need to heal up. And we'll also need to start the tech soon. The tech for Sock, of course, far behind. Very far behind. He almost has the resources to afford it. Can do so now. Oh, FoCuS trying to cancel the healing. But that's hard to do against Boots of Speed. Tier 2 finally begins. That's going to take another 2 minutes and even more until Sock finally gets there. Defender started, but it's still very far from finished. AM was able to heal a decent amount with the regen scroll. At least now he's not below 100 HP anymore. But the wolves are still making life difficult for him. Oh, nice deny. No experience from that water elemental. TC comes out. We'll need to get some heal cells and stuff, probably. Kill the wolf. Alright. Sock is taking a bit of a beating at the moment. Archmage hurt, has to run away all the time. Footies were getting killed, peasants were getting killed, but the expansion is still standing. And FoCuS has no counter expansion yet. The footy across the map was scouting for this the whole time. Now it will be taken out, and now the expansion is coming. And this one should finish. Sock doesn't have much of an army to try to go for a cancel here. Although I guess he can try to do it with AM and footies. He's approaching from the north. And the defense footy is not so easy to deal with at the moment. It's where the wolves come in to do the damage that the headhunters are unable to do. And I wonder if Sock's going to go tier 3 again. He's had a good early game. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't completely, utterly convincing, but it was good. So Sock shouldn't suffer too much on tier 2, I would think. Lumber is looking good for Sock, so he can certainly afford it where that's concerned. It's MK second again. And double Sanctum. FoCuS is staying close to his expansion. He really doesn't want to get this one cancelled. So he will successfully make it to 2 bases as well. Oh, Archmage getting caught. That's surround. Oh, never mind. That's surround. That's a lot of raiders, though. That's a whole bunch of raiders. We'll have to TP out in the end. Needs to do so before the stomp. And he does. MK was able to creep only the green camp so far. He is still very underleveled. And FoCuS's expansion is now up. But what he doesn't have is tier 3. And also basically no resources at the moment. But perhaps a strong timing. TC almost level 3. He's got the double heal scroll and invuln. Archmage getting caught there as well with the instant, but he's got a new TP. And Sock again playing turtle mode. FoCuS smartly realizing he needs to take all the creeps away that he can. But there's still a few more that Sock can go for. Setting up the footies for the peon harass. That's pretty cool. I like that. I am now almost level 4. What's the item? Robe of the Magi on the TC. Not bad, not bad. That's a whole bunch of raiders, by the way. And now he's making 2 Kodos at a time. And we finally got the level 2. Check the marketplace. It's pretty rich. I'm not buying anything here. FoCuS is trying to buy time for the red camp. FoCuS doesn't have that much damage though, I mean Sock. So I'm not sure if he can take out the red camp before FoCuS arrives, because that's where FoCuS is going next. Yep, doesn't really look like he has the damage necessary. Sock has been getting a bit bullied here, but he's getting stronger and stronger. Lots of upgrades are coming. His lumber is still looking very good. Needs to TP out right away. Shockwave. Only one priest died here, so good escape. But the rest of the camp goes to FoCuS. Level 4 on the Fastier. TC also getting closer to that level up. Raiders aren't even participating. They're just watching. Helm of Valor for the TC is okay. Not really what he wanted though. with the Helm of Valor and the Robe of the Magi, this TC basically has a Crown of Kings. Raiders doing good damage against the structures, as they always do. So gonna have to TP again probably to defend here. Shockwave is at the ready, trying to take out the peasants. Oh, beautiful Shockwave! Wait, he just destroys this, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got enough damage. Sock TP'd home too late. The expansion is gone. He's trying to take out more raiders on the retreat. But so many units seem to be surviving here. Oh, Pally caught out of position. He's dead. There's too many ensnares. Inner fire, but doesn't save him for long. And Sock, all of a sudden, in serious trouble. His hero levels aren't quite there yet. The MK, by the way, also kind of exposed back there. But he gets level 3. That's a big level up. And the slow is starting to kick in. Oh, a lot of raiders. Dropping seriously low right now. FoCuS, is he overextending? If he wins the fight here, he can cancel the expansion again and win the game, probably. But he's about to lose a lot. He's about to lose a lot. He's about to lose everything. FoCuS. He needs to get out. But he doesn't have a TP. Oh my god, there's so many raiders dying. He got a clear victory with taking out the expansion, but it came at a enormous price. Losing so many units. FoCuS producing 4 units at a time right now. But Sock has held. He's remaking the expansion. Ooh, interesting game. But Sock just got a sick influx of experience. Look at his hero levels all of a sudden. AM almost level 5, MK almost level 4. And there's still a lot of creeps in the south. Alright, the expansion is standing again, but we still have... Well, how many raiders do we have left? 3 raiders? Alright, that's probably not enough to kill the Expo again. Sock seems to have quite the lead now. Breakers, rifles, mortar teams, priests within a fire, Sorks. This human army is shaping up to look very, very strong. And without tier 3, it's going to be nigh impossible for FoCuS to keep the pace. Sock playing patiently, protecting his expansion right now, waiting for more upgrades. And need a new TP. TC getting level 5 here. Level 3 Shockwave, especially against buildings and peasants. Very scary. Also against casters. But we have more and more breakers coming out now. That seems to be the wise choice. Oh, does he have a new Witch Doctor? Ah, no. I thought that was a sentry ward, but that was just a wolf scouting. Good scout by FoCuS. And seeing his opponent creeping the camp means he's going to hit the expansion again. And so if he doesn't want to lose the expansion, he needs to TP quickly here. Doesn't he? That's a lot of raiders. Here's the TP. everything slowed. FoCuS is gonna try to take the fight. Oh, big shockwave. Hitting the priests. And pretty much the entire army. Speed scroll. Shockwave, but no chain lightning, but still 3 peasants I think killed. Sok has tons of lumber though, so he should be able to replace those peasants pretty easy. From the creep camp, by the way, he got the big mana potion. And look at the hero levels on Sok. He's about to hit triple level up, which is gonna be huge. Also on this map, there's quite a few narrow positions where it's very hard for the orc to get a good engagement. One step closer to the level ups. 1.9, 3.9, 4.9 on the orc side. Going for the archmage right away. But the inner fire and the holy light is protecting him a lot. And there we go. Double level up. Pally and archmage should be divine shield, I guess. Mountain king also close to leveling up. The casters died quickly for Sok, but the rest is much harder to bring down. Heal scroll used. There's a second one available on the orc side from cooldown at the moment. Divine shield now popped as well, but the inner fire is looking strong. Looking really strong. Militia even helping out from the main base, and FoCuS's army is melting away. The tier 3 advantage on the human is enormous. One more Kodo falls, and a raider, and a shaman. And FoCuS is back to 50 supply. So is Sok. But Sok has incredibly strong heroes now. Earlier when FoCuS had so much map control, perhaps he should have gone for a third base. That could have given him the advantage he needed, perhaps. Because now, playing against the tier 3 is so difficult. He's still making good use of his mobility. He keeps getting these heal scrolls. That's a big deal. Absolute massacre here at the expansion. Both players lost a lot of units. Triple heal scroll and FoCuS. Will that be enough to overcome the tier 3 disadvantage? Certainly going to be a big help against this MK, who's got lots of mana, by the way. Level 3 water elementals with inner fire. Not easy to kill without purge. But with purge it works out. This is giving quite a bit of experience to the orc as well. But he's not getting that much stronger. He's already double level 5. Chain wave again. The casters in the backline feel the hurt. Paladin forced to the divine shield early. After 15 seconds, FoCuS can try to go for the pally. I think that's what he has to do. Shockwave again. TC almost out of mana. He's got the mana potion still. The grunt's actually looking not too bad against these breakers at the moment. Level 3 water elements though summoned again and can't be dispelled too easily anymore. Level 6 in the TC. Should certainly go for the ult this time. And he is. Goes for reincarnation. And Sok has to TP out. This game is not over yet. Supply still very even, but there was 2 heal scrolls committed for FoCuS, and they're on a long cooldown. Would be cool if Sok went for backpack maybe and tried to get items from the shop at times. If the pally hits level 3, it's going to be a big level up. Every level up on the human side is enormous. Fastier, level 6. I won't do that much. So I could afford control magic easily. Should get it, honestly. Why doesn't he have it? That's kind of weird. He got a lot of gold, by the way. More than 1,000 gold banked on Sok. And now he's going into upkeep. Clarity's running. Oh, there's a bug in the overlay. Do you see it? The Brilliance aura doesn't count up the mana regen anymore. Now it does. Weird. MK is such a boss. He's got so much bonus HP. The inner fire on him is super strong. And Dispel is a limited commodity on the orc side. There's not that much purge to go around. And frag shot more teams are going to be quite scary. Mains have expired. A long map here once again. FoCuS in a tough spot. How is he going to win these fights against this super strong tier 3 human army? Another breaker frontline is here as well. Shockwave, Chain Lightning. Gets one kill, but only one so far. Going for the Archmage. Heavily. Might be able to force the TP right here. Trying to keep him alive. Still! Oh! Doesn't TP in time! The Archmage dies with the TP. I think he was expecting Whole Light to be ready again. Huge mistake. Huge mistake by Sock, but he might still win the fight. Everything slowed. Not enough purge. Sock is finding more and more kills. About to level up on the Pally as well. It's going to be a big deal. Tavern res, by the way, on the Archmage. Whew, healed just in time. Everything's so hurt. Archmage almost dead. This time he TPs. But double-click TP, so he TPs into the main. And that was definitely in favor of FoCuS this fight. He's got way more supply left over. Alright, alright, alright. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This game's not over yet, but we just saw a huge level up. Level 3 Pally is gonna be enormous. Needs to activate those clarities, and he does. I can't believe that he doesn't have control magic. That's outrageous. That would be such a big help. It's so cheap as well. Maybe now he will remember with the wolves at the expansion. Nope, never mind. FoCuS has to survive until the natural is dry for Sock. And it shouldn't be too much longer. But now with the level 3 Paladin, Sock all of a sudden is looking confident. This is the first time he's moved out on the map with his whole army in a long, long time. Archmage, focus right away. Oh, Stormbolt. Surround on the Fastier. He's got an Invoke Potion. He's going to need it. Trying to hold the surround. Paladin also dropping low. He'll scroll first. He's got the Divine Shield. And with that, he'll survive. TC level 7. About to die, but the Fastier dies first. That's a big kill. And he doesn't want to kill the TC because if he kills him, he comes back with full mana. Oh, the clap. Oh my god, the clap is enormous. But now the Paladin in trouble. Mana Potion, Shockwave. But there's a staff! He didn't ensnare him fast enough. Chasing after the Archmage next. He's trying to get these kills. He's got one Shockwave. And still a bunch of Raiders. Uses the Invul Potion to not get ensnared. Trying to get back to the shop. Nicely done. Ensnare instead on the MK. Invul over. Can he get the kill? I don't think so. Next to the shop, he can go for potions. He can go for a TP. And it is the potion here to save him. Clap again. And Sock seems to have finally done it. Is this the end? It seems like it. Everything is super hurt. TC gonna sacrifice himself and come back with full mana. So I could surround him with the breakers right now. Does that work? Yep, he's got him. Archmage though also dropped. He's also surrounded. Both are surrounded. Archmage dies. Uh-oh. But the TC has a tough time fighting out. Shockwave again, but the breakers are unkillable. And that's the TC dead. Level 6 on the MK. Cosmodon! And it is GG. Look at Sock. Oh my god. He had to work hard for this one today. Whew. A sigh of relief. But he makes it through. Sock in second place from Group B. Well done. Lots of good games. His matchup against Orc looking quite outstanding at the moment with a new flavor, with a lot of tier 3 play. Very cool. Not an easy day for him by any means, but a successful one. Sock makes it into the playoffs here in the TP League March, and FoCuS and Fly are eliminated. Lawlight, of course, also made it today in first place. So our first 4 players are Fortitude, Happy, Lawlight, and Sock. Not a single orc so far. The only orc to have a chance to qualify is going to be Lin. And if he's showing up in top form, he should have a decent chance to do that. And that's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, Group C, we're going to have Lin versus Infi and Kaho versus Sini. 5 matches in total to determine 2 slots. And then Group D is going to be following on Monday before we start with the playoffs on Tuesday. All right, this was, I think, our longest day yet in the TP League. And also when we think back to the TED Cup. Lots of cool games. Very fun games today, and I hope tomorrow we're going to continue just the same way. Thank you, by the way, to Rocco Safredi with the resub, Andrew Moo with the resub, and Druther with the resub. Thank you guys very, very much. That's it for me today. This is where I say goodbye to you. Thank you again for tuning in and for everything. I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. I'll be here, same time as today, 12 p.m. noon CET. Tomorrow we all go to church nice and early, and with our body and soul reinvigorated, we'll meet here again. I hope we will. I wish you guys a pleasant weekend. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, and bye-bye.